Listen, this is Chocolate AMUN-RA. Let's pay all due respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Aman. Assalamu alaikum. All right, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. This is another chapter, and the last one for tonight. Listen here. This time I'm gonna really stick with the holidays is here. We're here. We're dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Don't think that other people around the world is not celebrating these holidays, because they are, because they've been institutionalized. If you keep thinking that they're not, you're fooling yourself. You keep thinking people in Africa is not doing it, you're fooling yourself. If you're thinking people from around the world is not, remember, this takes dedication to know your culture. It's an everyday process. You have to transform. You yourself have to transform. You can study your books. I can say that again. You can study your books. You can get your documentaries. Hold on. You can get your documentaries. You can see. All right, these are hidden colors and stuff like that, but it's easy for me to download on YouTube, and YouTube you can do the same thing on different documentaries. Like what's that one documentary called Darkness, Out of the Darkness. Okay, that's another doc. It's somewhat like Hidden Colors, you know what I'm saying? And you got saying Phil Valentine, you got Omar Johnson, and all those beautiful scholars. And some of y'all need to go back to the old scholars, like Phil Valentine and Bobby Hemmett, which I've been showing y'all lately. I've been showing you these videos like on a weekday and getting y'all to understand these are some of these old videos, but they're necessary. Once again, if you're gonna buy things for the holidays, why you don't buy things like this? Why you don't buy no books for the holidays? Sit down with your children and educate your children. Okay, it's easy. Pop it in, put the DVD in, pop it in. It's easy. You know what I mean? Pop it in, boom. Put it into your DVD player or your ESPN, well, not ESPN, your PlayStation that holds DVDs. Whatever how you gotta do it. Put that in. You think your children's not gonna love that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Your kids are gonna love it. Knowing that they're looking at themselves. It's gonna be painful for a little while, because you show them what happened. But show them when it gets to the part of how we truly are kings and queens, gods and goddesses on this earth. Show them the magnificent wonders of our people, our descendant, have created, how they created, when they started building different blocks, and these blocks became massive pyramids that our ancient ancestors, who were master builders, who learned how to build these pyramids in different chambers. Come on. If you're going to waste your money on toys, your kids going to play with the toys, they're going to throw that shit away. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's stop faking it. You want to do something for yourself? You want to do something for your children? Keep it honest. Keep it real. Stop with all this spending your money on toys and stuff like that. Here's another thing. Once you buy your kids African garments, some tradition, unks, it's like you want to buy them jewelry and all that stuff, get them some King Tut rings, King Tut rings, and show them our ancestors. Get them some bracelets with the unk on it. But you afraid? You scared? Give them the Huru eye, which a lot of y'all keep saying the horrors, right? I don't know why y'all keep doing it, which is the pineal gland, you know what I'm saying, in the brain. We walking around with the pineal gland in our brains, you know what I'm saying? So, but think about that. Show them where Harlem is at. Download on YouTube and show your kids. Watch how they eat this stuff up. Watch how the pride and who they are becomes more powerful. You see, we keep misunderstanding this whole thing. It's not about just posting pictures and putting different videos on. It's making it happen. This is why I showed y'all when I did that video on Thanksgiving, quote unquote, and showed you my wife and I was having an intimate dinner that night. You know, a few people tell me, oh, but that's Thanksgiving. You getting too personal. You're getting too emotional. I took what was at hand, showed you I'm not doing it that way. I'm doing it my way, the spiritual way, the African way, the way I've now studied and learned. You understand? Remember this, gods and goddesses. Remember this, kings and queens. Do you know all the systems in Africa? You do not know all the systems in Africa, because you do not. You got to find one of like Congo, Syria, Libya. You got to find one of these systems and learn it. Egypt's, you know, pardon me, Egypt, so on and so forth, and find one of these regions, and then begin to study that region. You understand what I'm saying? So what you have to do is, a lot of people go to the Egyptian ontology. We use that because we know and understand that Egypt is the first. Understanding the conception of the sun, which is a representation of God. Not saying it is God, but because it gives us life. So because we know we can't see God, we know the presence of God is us, which is in us, obviously. Okay, we know we his children. We know we are descended from this magnificent race. You understand? So these holidays, transform yourself. You matter of fact, you're supposed to transform yourself anyway. Don't be afraid of listen, you see me from time to time. I've got suits and stuff like that. Listen here, I got literally two different sets of clothing. I've got my business suits, and I got, this is still a business suit too, and I got this attire of showing who I am. I am so more relaxed. I am more comfortable who I am. And I'm going to tell you something. Stress, you don't understand. Stress, nah. Because the more you begin to understand who our goddesses are, begin to allow the goddesses to take form. It's not going to be easy, trust me. You're going to be able to look at a lot of these goddesses. They have the knowledge, they have the wisdom, they're going to be aggressive. Some are going to be somewhat disrespectful. And the reason why I'm saying this is because these holidays you can learn and begin to transform and really appreciate the woman for who she is. You understand? Like I told you, there's documents and books and all over the place. You got to find them. You understand? You got to ask questions. How do you get these documents? Where can you get these documents? Instead of spending your money on unnecessary toys and unnecessary clothing for these children, and you feeding these white banks and these white stores, and you're constantly giving them your money. For what? That ain't helping our race. That ain't helping our culture. Please don't make me go to the Jews, the Caucasian, Caucasus Jews who once again stolen the history of the Ethiopians. They stole that. Coming in here, ain't no damn Jew look like that. Got no black hat on, no black suit on. That ain't no real Jew, no real Hebrew. Come on. You do your study, you'll start seeing a real Hebrew. They don't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? But now here we are, a couple of 100 years, and now everybody calling them Jews. They might be cousins or descendants from them, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, if you get deep into it, you'll start to find out. But my thing is this, y'all. Not to get sidetracked. Come on. We got to make a stand. You got to want to be yourself. You got to transform inside and outside. I mean, you can have all this knowledge and stuff like that. You can have all that. But your attire of the way you dress, the way you talk. I know a lot of you wear jewelry the way your jewelry is. Why y'all don't buy no African sneakers and stuff like that. Why y'all don't do that? I mean, hold on. I want to show you something real quick. I know I did it before, but I want to show you again. Now, what I did here, these examples. I bought African sneakers from black-owned businesses. One of the black-owned businesses called AMUN-RA Squad. They own their own business. You've probably seen them on YouTube. Okay? They do a lot of debates and so on and so forth. They're more into scientific, factual reality. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but the AMUN-RA Squad put out a lot of good products. Look at here. Why you can't buy your kids this here? How you know they wouldn't love this? How you know? Here's an Egyptian sneakers. This is not from the AMUN-RA Squad. This is from another. This is from niggas. I think it is from the AMUN-RA Squad. Might not be for sure, but anyway. Here's another sneaker. The Hurua. You see? The Egyptians. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the detail in there. Why you can't buy... See the Egyptian? See that? Why you can't buy your children things like this? Here, look at that here. Look at it here. Oh, I love this one. This one is one of my favorites. And they got so many different new sneakers out there. Look at it here. It's the AMUN-RA Squad. These two, the first two sneakers I got, they from this one here. Let me make sure. This one here, AMUN-RA Squad. Here. Look at that. Tell me you don't like that. There's more people buying these sneakers than before, huh? You want to see the Kente cloth sneaker? I have the Kente cloth sneaker. Yes, I do. Kente cloth sneaker. Okay? It's very light. I mean, you literally, I'm not trying to make up no story, stuff like that. The sneaker is light. You know what I'm saying? You really feel like you're walking on nothing. So if you ain't used to that, don't get it. But I'm just saying, why you cannot buy your children these things? Huh? They're so institutionalized in American things. You've got to change it. If not, you must change yourself. You, when your kids look at you, you're the image of your children looking at you because you're the image of them. You understand? You got to change who you are. You know, if you don't want to dress in this type of attire, you know, so I need something like I see a lot of brothers, they got the baseball caps. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because I know a lot of y'all like, I don't really like that. I'll be right back. Now, I want to show you. You think I love this attire, but like I told you, I have many different fashions. Check out this here. King Tut wearing sunglasses, baseball cap. This is a nice one. I love this one. Okay, I got the bucket hat. The Africans in the red, the black, and the green. Tell me your kids won't like that. Here's the Kente cloth hat, the bucket hat, the Kente cloth. You understand? Y'all got to understand. Listen, you could be modernized. You could do that. This is my military outfit. You know what I'm saying? With my unk on the top. You could modernize yourself. You don't have to be just like this all the time. This is when I'm going through my ritual. Like that's why you'll see me in my wardrobe. Look at that. Tell me that ain't a beautiful unk hat. Look at that. That's a baseball cap. But look at that. Tell me your children wouldn't like that stuff. You can't tell me that ain't true. There's the white one. Huh? Tell me that. You got to buy your kids this European shit? No, you don't. Tell me you don't love that red one. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I order these things overseas. That's what my wife does that. She does that. Nubian Cream, she does the ordering. I told her what I want, and she does these things here. Look at the blue one, the navy blue. You understand? So you don't have to dress like this per se. It's cold outside. Look at here. Got your nice wool hat. Okay? Nice wool hat with the Hurua. Once again, a lot of y'all keep saying horse eye, which is the pineal gland in the head. Okay, it's shaped like that. The pineal gland is shaped just like this here. See that wool hat? That's the gray one. You understand here? I got a black one here. I wear that one a lot, the black one. So I want to show y'all. Here's the black one. See? So don't sit there and tell me, oh, the kids wouldn't like it. Because they have things that's going to modify the system right now. I am Chocolate AMUN-RA. I want to give you one more. One more here. Look at this hat. The King Tut hat. You see that? Yo, peace. Stop the bull crap. Get it in there.